Hey everyone, this is TJPSports and welcome to today's Football Digest. As always guys, please feel free to leave all opinions on the video and also discussed in the video in the comments section. Well, coming up today, police investigate alleged death threats aimed at Sunderland winger James McLean. Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger discusses Theo Walcott's future at the club, and Newcastle could be without midfielder Yohan Cabaye for up to 6 weeks. Well, first up, Northumbria police have confirmed that they are investigating alleged death threats aimed at Sunderland winger James McLean. The 23-year-old came under fire for refusing to wear a Remembrance Day poppy on his shirt during the 2-1 defeat at Everton last weekend. Black Cat's boss Martin O'Neill revealed on Sunday that McLean had received threats on Twitter, and police are now looking into the matter. A Northumbria police statement read, police are carrying out inquiries following a third-party report of threats made on social networking sites. Officers have spoken to Sunderland AFC and inquiries are ongoing. McLean was booed by a section of the crowd at Craven Cottage when he was introduced in the second half of the 3-1 victory over Fulham, but O'Neill backed the Republic of Ireland international to brush off the criticism. O'Neill said, "James will deal with it. I think it is to do with the issue last week. It's a free choice in this world. James has lived with a lot of things. He's getting death threats too now, so that doesn't help." Well, next up, Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger appears ready to risk losing Theo Walcott for nothing next summer after declaring the England star would not be sold in the January transfer window. Wenger ruled out any prospect of crashing in on Walcott in the new year if the deadlock over the 23-year-old's contract talks was not broken before the end of the month. Arsenal appeared to come close to entertaining bids for Walcott when negotiations of a new deal to replace the one that expires next summer stalled during the last transfer window. And despite having previously set a deadline of the end of 2012 for an agreement to be reached, Wenger insists after Saturday's 5-2 North London derby thrashing over Tottenham that Walcott was going nowhere in January. Asked if the winger would be sold if the impasse continued into 2013, Wenger simply said no. Pressed on whether Walcott would see out the season at Arsenal come what may, he replied yes, and asked if talks were closer to bearing fruit, he joked, "If I listen to you, then every day it gets more expensive." What do you guys think? Do you think Arsenal should say goodbye to Walcott, or do you think they should sign another contract? Leave all opinions on this in the comments if you want to. Well, finally today, Newcastle manager Alan Pardew has revealed midfielder Yohan Cabaye could be out of action until the new year. The Frenchman suffered a groin injury on international duty, and the injury appears to be worse than the initial prognosis. Cabaye looks like he could be out for 6 weeks, the Magpies boss told the Evening Chronicle. He might possibly have to have a little surgery on that groin. It could be we run all the way to the end of January before I have my first team to pick from. Pardew is already missing Ryan Taylor, Dan Gosling and Haris Vukic to long-term injuries. Even when Cabaye is fully fit, Pardew will not be able to select his first-choice central midfield pairing as Cheikh Tiote is likely to be involved in the African Cup of Nations with Ivory Coast. When Cabaye comes back, Cheikh will be gone. It is tough for us at the minute, Pardew added. You have seasons when you lose players and you have to be able to cope with it. If I had everybody available, the losing Cabaye would not be such a blow. But at the minute, we cannot afford to lose anyone. Well, that's it from me today, guys. If you like this video, then please don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe. And I will be seeing more from you guys in Football Digest tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.